Make me feel so fine. Got me cut up all of the time. Alright, I'm ready now.
Now we go. You know, every time we're starting this podcast, I think we start with the same idea because we say the same things.
What do you mean?
I'm really trying to not say, tell me when to go and...
Oh, because you're...
play Start Me Up by
Rolling Stones.
the Rolling Stones. Like I'm... You're
You're like a robot. Just push go.
Tell me when to go.
You did it again.
Are you doing okay?
I think you just ran out of catchphrases.
I got nothing anymore. Thank goodness.
Well, welcome them to the show, would you?
Welcome into the show. It's the Ted and Adam Talk for an Hour podcast. Presented by The Color Black.
Back in black, baby.
We had so much fun wearing black this weekend. We're back in black today.
Back in black!
From the waist
sack!
up.
Is that how that goes?
Back in black, I'm in the sack.
You used to hear it all the time in Central Missouri.
Quit talking like I was revving up the AC/DCs.
They did it at your games all the time.
They said back in black?
Back in black when you guys wore black uniforms? Yes! Are you serious?
I had my blinders on. I had my mule blinders on. I was ready to play ball, son. I said, I don't care what's playing on that loudspeaker firing up my mule nation. I want to play football and I want to score touchdowns.
It was exclusively AC/DC. They didn't play any other...
AC/DC, well, it's well known that all 4 members of AC/DC went to Central Missouri.
I didn't know that. They're
all
born
teachers.
and bred in Warrensburg.
They went when it was a teacher's college, and they were teaching everybody hard rock.
The School of Rock, probably.
For those about to rock.
They played that one.
We salute you.
Yeah.
Well, we're now on the podcast. We're talking about it.
We're already off and running.
We're off and running. Our little pitter-patter legs are going.
This is usually how it goes. And if you feel like it, just go to bed.
Yeah. We've gotten going on the podcast. So you've already hit play. So the hard part's over.
That's right.
Now settle in. Grab your covers. It's getting cold out there. There's some cooler nights ahead of us.
Grab them and pull them all the way to your chin.
Get nuzzled in.
Ooh, yeah. A little shiver.
A little shimmy shake.
Ugh.
That TNA shake.
Hope you might want to wear your socks to bed. Do you wear socks to bed?
Is that acceptable in this winter time?
I mean,
it is our first podcast in December. It's time to wear our socks to bed, everybody. It's acceptable. Adam says it's A-OK.
Hi, now hold on. I didn't say it was all right.
You know what it ends up? You know what the move I do? If you really want to get into it,
you need to have a foot so you can regulate your temperature. You don't put socks on your feet. You got to be able to stick one out. Get a little cold air out.
Okay, I see that. This is what I do. My feet are so cold, I go into the bed with my socks on. I know.
Yeah.
I know. But then, before I go to bed, sometimes I think it happens while I'm sleeping.
Yeah.
My socks
just shoot off your feet.
Not even shoot off my feet. They come off my ankles. I got a good crew cut sock.
Oh, you got one of those booty socks is what you're trying to say.
No booty.
No booty?
I got a crew. I got an ankle crew of support.
It's a crew? Okay, so it's like...
Isn't that what it's called? What it goes mid-calf on you? You look up stuff. I get
mid-calf. Hang on, mid-calf?
I'm not mid-calf.
No, Ted, that's way too far up. You know...
That's 2.
Us Tigers were mid-calf team back when I played.
Okay, this is mid-calf.
No, you don't. That's not what you're trying to say. You're trying to say no booty.
Because my body's so bootylicious for your socks.
Tell me, are you ready for this jelly?
What I'm saying is my socks fall off my ankle, fall off my upper ankle.
You're trying to say a crew sock?
Yeah. Does that make sense? Is that a thing?
I don't know, man.
Am I making that up? I'm saying they fall off there, and I come midpoint to my.
Oh, I guess that is a thing. Those are way up there.
Thank you. They're not that
And
Not tube sock high.
and they're that limp and flaccid around your ankle that they come off.
We have now talked about socks for a few minutes. You should be now in a REM deep sleep. So I wear them halfway. I put my little toesies are protected, but I take off the other part of the sock.
You pull them down, like over?
Not even pull them down. I kind of use my other toe, which is very dangerous with my highly
flammable sheets? Static
highly
clean?
detectable ingrown toenail problem.
Oh, man, you might snag it on your sheets?
That is a fear of mine.
Jesus, no wonder you wear crew neck socks.
I got to bend over to take my socks off all the time. I got to risk back injury because I'm afraid to put my toe into my other sock to take off my socks.
This sounds like an old person commercial.
It's not a life I like to lead.
No, there's got to be a better way.
There's got to be a better way.
Yes.
Sock Genie, help me out.
Sock horn. Sock Genie's better.
Yeah.
So there you are in bed, and you use one toe to dive into the other ankle crew and scooshy it down your leg.
Yeah, scooshy. It's hurting my feet right now thinking about it.
Okay, and then you snag your ingrown toenail. Oh, ouch! Now I might as well just get up and make breakfast. Because I ain't sleeping tonight.
Here's the deal. Ingrown toenail, bad news. Good news part, you get to wear slides all of 8th grade year, man.
They allowed it.
I'll allow it. Hey, I got a doctor's note. I'm wearing these Adidas slides.
Maxwell, you're not going to dress up for gym today?
Not keeping it above the waist, coach. Hit me.
And then you had, how long of that? Weeks?
Well, I remember, I don't know if it happened on both feet or one ingrown toenail led to another one. And then
They're
they were
not
like,
contagious, dude.
this one, well, I keep digging in there like.
Stop that.
I
That's what
can't
causes
stop
it.
They're always like, go straight across. Like, something got to dig deep.
Why?
I mean, this is hard to explain.
You
guys
just
wanna
like to
understand.
gnaw on them.
You guys want to understand.
All right. So the whole point of this was wearing socks to bed. You think
Don't.
it's cool. I was saying nah. Except the other night when we got back from the chili bowl,
Chili bowl.
I could not get woken. I was just cold is what I meant.
Mm-hmm.
I couldn't get warmed up. My nose was frozen.
Ugh. Oh, the chili bowl. We haven't even got into it.
Yeah. That's what I was trying to transition.
I love that. You're trying to warm up.
Mm-hmm.
I think we're finally thawing out. Adam,
Yeah.
Adam, let's...
Go ahead. Ted.
Adam, for his birthday...
If you stop talking, they wake up. Oh, yeah.
I got him a gift of, I thought I was going to... You haven't been to an MU game in a while.
Great idea.
Chiefs game, whatever. We could have gone to a Chiefs game. But now I'm working at him. I can't do that.
Mm-hmm.
And, I bought these tickets ahead of time.
It was nice.
Thinking, it's, after Thanksgiving.
It's our last home game, senior day.
Senior day. Adam can say goodbye to the fellas, all the true sons of Columbia. Adam being a true son himself of the boys. Dude.
Yeah.
This is like when we would have a producer. This is like the
Tigers.
the MU fight songs playing underneath. But we had it on the calendar. We're excited about it. It is getting down and finally becoming into the winter months here. But prior to the big day of the 30th of November, it's been relatively calm on the weather side.
Oh, it's been very nice.
Unseasonably, I believe I-70 has been the driest it's ever been in the 3-month stretch.
Mm-hmm. Which didn't help.
Which fast forward to when did we start keeping an eye on the sky with the weather report going into
about a week out? I started checking. Maybe, however long,
started
like the 10-day, they give you that far
the
out.
Long Ranger.
And it was decent.
Decent.
Decent. We're talking, I swear I thought I saw
50s.
like a 50 or something. I'm saying, oh, this is going to be a perfect day. And they didn't announce the kickoff till 2:30. This is going to be a lovely
Perfect.
fall.
We're going to be
Day
able to
in
wake
Columbia.
up and not have to wake up at for like an 11 a.m. start or something silly
Right.
like that.
No rush. So as it got closer, maybe a week out, I took another peek, and the temperature had gone down slightly.
That's
Still,
okay.
that's
Football
okay.
weather.
Football. We're tough guys.
We're tough guys. We love our team. We want to wear our black.
It would be perfect football weather if it had stayed that. And then I think I did the whole other trip, and then you text me and said it might snow.
I saw a report
oh,
out there
shit.
like might see our first snowflakes of the season. Just enough for the grassy areas to notice.
Yes, I heard a guy say that it was just going to be wet. It can be wet on the road. Is what they said.
So fast forward to morning of.
2 inches had already fallen.
And we're like, it's a 2:30 game. We're
2 hours away, maybe.
2.5 hours.
If it's dry, I get
safely.
I get you there in an hour 36 if it's dry.
Oh,
because this tiger can fly.
This tiger can roar.
That's my engine.
But listen, folks, of all days, it just downfalls of snow. I mean, I was coming back north from Kate's, trying to get to my house, and it was a mess. And I was like, oh God, this is not going to be fun. And I'm like, I gave this gift, right? And I'm like, it's going to be real nice. I'll take him to the game. I'm going to drive. Got my Focus, a nice oil change. Cleaned it out real nice. Got a nice setup in there. Got Sirius satellite radio. We could laugh and listen to
I didn't know that. Blue collar radio?
Blue collar radio. Listen, catch up with the boys. Seeing who's a redneck, who's not a redneck. Where's our signs?
That would have been dope.
We would have been getting our done. We would have been having tater. What's Ron White saying?
That's not Ron White.
Tater salad.
No, he doesn't say that.
Bull hockey. Look it up. I'm Ron White, and I like tater salad. Call me tater.
Whiskey and taters.
Yeah.
He doesn't say that.
We saw that one thing of Ron White, like back when he was like just starting, and it looks totally
really young.
Yeah. Yeah. So anyway, Adam has a big
vehicle,
giant vehicle. We won't dox him on his vehicle.
It's a Chevy Tahoe,
and it's glorious.
And it is the best vehicle that 2013
in any condition
made. And it does, in fact, have 4-wheel drive.
Well, there's 4 wheels on it, and they certainly drive.
And they'll all go. They all point to Columbia.
Supporting my Tigers right here.
Oh wow, where'd you get that?
Well, it's a perfect thing.
That would have been a hell of a birthday gift.
I'll just leave it here.
I'm a fan of both of those teams. Instead, you gave me the tickets in the middle of a blizzard.
Instead, I gave you tickets, made you drive.
Yeah, you jumped on your phone immediately to help me with traffic to begin with, which I could see by the car.
I don't want to stress you out. You look like you were under a lot of pressure already.
Which was obvious by the car being stopped on I-70, a major highway, that there was a backup. So thank you.
Yeah,
thank you for looking that up, bro.
I had time to look up Apple and Google Maps to tell me that there were several backups. And watch out for cars all over the median and side of the road.
So then Ted jumps out with the laptop, plugs it into the phone, creates a hotspot.
Acts like I'm going to do some
now
homework.
He's at the library. And I'm driving in a blizzard.
And it's pretty gray outside.
Bumper to bumper.
My laptop's beaming with light. Lots of reflections.
He's describing to me everything he sees on the internet and sometimes showing me, hey, look at this clip.
Yeah.
And I was like,
you got time. You got to be entertained too. Anyway.
It took
2.5 hours later,
No, it took like 4 hours to get there. I left my house at 10, and we were late for the game.
We did stop at Quick Trip though.
We did? Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I had to pee.
3 hours.
Sorry.
Yeah, man.
I didn't know it was illegal to pee.
You got that dad bladder, man.
What are you talking about?
I'm sure, like, on your road trip, you probably had to stop several times.
Yeah, so?
So then, like, your bladder's like, well, I better go.
I never have to worry about it. I just blame it on a kid.
I know.
You got to pee again?
Now
you guys probably ought to pee, huh?
Now it's a problem with your prostate.
Yeah, oh, for sure.
No, don't say that.
Oh, man. You got a good one?
I got a great prostate.
What are you doing?
Proud of my prostate.
Peeing frequently? Holding
yeah.
it helps your prostate? I don't know about that.
I don't know if I'm holding it.
Well, you go on a road trip and you never want to pee? That was not that was like, it was supposed to be 2 hours. But you get a little anxious when you're in traffic like that?
Oh, yeah, I didn't have a problem.
And? No, I mean, like, if we get stuck, we could just be sitting here for the next 5 hours.
Oh, yeah.
Then what? I got to get out and
Good thing I
piss
brought my laptop.
in front of all these people on the highway? You know I'm a shy peer.
With all that white snow turning yellow?
Yeah.
That'd be cool.
And then, and also, I just started a new men's multivitamin, so my urine is very intense right now.
Mistaken as antifreeze.
I should have peed on the highway. It could have got us there quicker.
Ew.
Out of my way, snow plow. I had my men's multi.
It was a nice little, well, it just got us a little bit closer for that much longer. And it got us to see a lot of the fun driving out there.
I was doing, yeah, I want to apologize. I probably sounded like a crazy person.
Well, there's a lot of dumb people driving. People from, like, Florida, plates in particular.
I had to call everybody by their license plate because that was the only way that explained their erratic driving.
This guy's from...
Remember Alabama?
Alabama was a problem.
Alabama was all up on me.
That was a truck, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then he sped around in the right lane. We're doing like 35 on I-70 to not
just to have to slam on their brakes. A lot of brakes on the highway.
Lots of brakes.
Something you don't want to do on the highway.
Just kind of coast, man.
Let alone
in that
icy
type of weather,
highway.
you don't want to slam on your brakes. But sometimes it's necessary. When Colorado, just, this is a regular
That's a car, that's a vehicle.
weekend for them.
Oh, right.
And they're in there liberating. And taking their time. That's dangerous, man. When someone's, we all get going, we're doing 40, and I was like, hey, we're at 45, we're going now. And then one guy who's like, he's doing 10, now we're in trouble.
Yeah, and then everybody's got
to go around him. He's got his flashers on.
We didn't see any in the action, like, happening off the road, you know what I mean? Like,
you didn't?
You didn't see something live?
You were doing your homework. I saw all kinds of stuff. I said, look.
You were like gulping, like, gulp. I got my precious cargo here.
I saw cars all over the roads. I saw it was so fresh.
I know, but we didn't see, like...
like people were smashed and in their car and they couldn't do anything. They just had to sit there. There's not, like, enough emergency people to get to all of them. So this guy's just waiting.
The point is, we made it safe.
Front half of his car's gone.
Adam's a great driver. He just got done driving all the way from Illinois, Springfield, Illinois, where the Simpsons live.
It could be Springfield, the real Springfield.
Then he gets right back in a car and goes to
Columbia
for his birthday.
Yeah.
You didn't
Too much driving.
Too much driving. So we finally got there to Columbia.
We're late.
We're
starving.
We had plans of, like, going to some awesome dining establishment in Columbia.
Checking out a couple Tiger tailgates. What's up? Guys playing bags over here?
Handing out some stickers, some magnets to the TNA Nation.
We had a meet and greet scheduled.
Yeah, shoot, man.
We're going to do the Tiger Walk.
we ended up at Culver's.
Yeah, I went to Culver's, which we could have done here.
Coulda. But there's some good kids working there.
There's some real young people working at the Culver's in Columbia.
That's okay. They were doing their best. But Adam and we started the layering process.
No, you started the layering
I'll
process.
tell you what.
You still had to get us to the stadium.
Well, it wasn't all peaches and cream for me getting ready too. I live on a hill, a very steep hill.
Oh.
And I finally got inside and was getting all my cold weather gear. You know, the older you get, Adam and I, we've been through some rodeos here, right? We've been outside in the elements for ball games, for dumb things.
Sure.
Did you ever play anything like that?
In a
Like
cold
snow
game?
or anything like that?
Yeah.
I never got in a snow game, but I remember being really cold.
Mm. Cold and wet is always worse.
Cold and wet is the worst.
Cold's
You don't want
fine.
wet feet.
Wet's fine, but together it's bad. Like 40, 38, rainy,
No.
snowy mix.
Can't do it. Not gonna.
Don't
Can't.
like it. Just get to
better-
your bones.
I better be playing every snap.
Yeah, you gotta move.
I don't want to be on the sideline waiting around.
Yeah.
But I've coached out in that crap too, like just
Oh, that's
rain and you're
even-
just
even
standing
more
there and you're
bad.
wet. And you're trying to like think of stuff you can wear that won't get soaked up and
Yeah.
nasty. But I brought my big boots, so I came prepared. I like brought a whole pack of stuff.
Like a ski guy,
I brought these giant boots. I can't even like walk in. Like I laced them up and not tight enough, so I was like I was walking on the moon the whole way to the.
like a little kid.
Because the thing at the stadium's getting Faroe Field's getting renovated,
Yeah,
and it has been renovated. It's a giant stadium now.
yeah.
They
What
have minimal parking around the stadium
that's
that's
why. I
free.
Well,
You pay all these money for tickets.
that's true.
You can't
Well,
get a parking
They
spot.
save all those lots for all the donors, for real
I
donors.
guess that's true. Whatever.
So
Like all the Sheryl Crow and Brad Pitt.
even as players, we couldn't park in our own lot. We used to be everything across the street, and our facilities were there. And then for game day, they'd say, "Hey, you guys can't park here." It's like, "But we're here. We're the team."
What'd you do? Walk?
We'd all put our cars on like Providence, like
Wow.
on the highway right there. That way, when you got back, you could just get in your car and get the hell out.
Dang.
But we were there Thursday night,
And you could
so
walk.
you could do that because it was open. No one was, and then people would start parking behind us, like frat boys, and
Mhm.
because they had those fields over there. and-
The deer people, the Antler
Mhm.
Club.
That's right. They like to turn it up.
But we had to park. How long do you think that little hike was?
I mapped it. It was a mile. It was supposed to take 20 minutes without the campus covered in snow. However, we doubled.
We really walked through, and Adam was showing me where he was taking classes, and
Memorial Union.
it was beautiful in the snow. Gorgeous. Gorgeous
Picturesque. Yeah.
Gorgeous campus. But
That's how I started at MU, was in the winter semester. And it was freezing.
yeah,
Yeah.
that's right.
So that
After
was-
the new year,
That was like a whole, what do they call that?
reminiscing, full circle.
Full circle moment.
You made the circle moment, but couldn't think of the.
I couldn't think of what this is here.
It
This
was a
shape.
real spear of a time for me.
sphere around the world.
It's all spherical, bro.
Everything's a flat circle.
So we follow the crowd.
We
Everybody's
marched
going.
right in there.
Tung, tung, tung. And are there like student workers? I don't understand. Who are the people working the game day operations?
The more that when that happened, I didn't think of anything of it. But now I think those were just guys standing there. They looked at us like, "Hey, what's up?" And then you scan tickets on your own. They were like, "Have a good time."
That was weird. But they were wearing yellow.
Yeah, I'm sure they were just like volunteers or something.
But walked right in, and there was a line. I'm so used to going to these like with the baseball stadiums, like going through like security and like being wanted and all that. There's like a line that said express line, no bags. Like, that's us.
Yeah. And there was
But
nothing.
we had like 8 layers on.
Yeah, we could have had
I could have flask after
several
flasks.
flats of bacon in our shirts.
Yeah, Canadian.
Well, I don't know what else.
Kevin.
Beef jerky. What would you put in your...
What would you put in your sock?
Hey, when you're wearing all those layers, did you kind of feel like...
Trap?
like confined? Like, when my shoulders get real tight like that, I just get stiff. And I think it's just because I'm wearing like 5 shirts.
Yeah.
Or a shirt that's too small.
Are you getting claustrophobic?
No, it's just like a muscle pain. It's not
Ugh.
like a... It does kind of mess with my anxiety for sure, but...
You're all layered.
Uh-huh.
And then you're outside, you're cold. And then you're tense that way.
Well, that, but yeah, like, I switched shirts when you got here because the other one was making my shoulders like that.
Ted's coming. I gotta change my shirt.
I gotta zhuzh it up for Ted.
I gotta wear something cool.
And put the shirt on I've had for the last 3 days.
Back
Back on. I don't want to confuse
The same
Ted.
3 days we've seen each other in a row.
Mm-hmm.
Smart. Yeah, no. You wear anything else? I do not know you. I do not know you.
Did you enjoy the game?
We got right into the game after we illegally got in there. Stadium looks great. I did enjoy. I love the game. I love the game of football. I love watching it.
There's a good vibe there.
And you know, I mean, I'm a MU fan by proxy.
Oh, what?
Well, I mean,
This is
I didn't
news
go
to
there.
me.
Well, we got into the game right in time to see the first
You were
touchdown
cheering
by
for the
MU.
other team?
No, hell no.
Oh, no. Hell no.
That
Y'all
like,
went up and done it.
at the Chiefs Raiders game. Some guy was like, came up to me and they're like, "Yo, jeez," he goes, "I hope they're ready for this ass whipping," and I'm like, "I hope they're not ready, so they can get even beat worse." And the guy was like, "Are you a Raiders fan?" I was like, "No, I was just trying to like, sorry, I don't know why I have too many conversations with people I should."
Yeah, you shouldn't even answer those people.
Right.
Just pretend you didn't hear them.
I hope they're not ready. That way, when they're getting their ass beat, they would have been like, "Man, I wish we were ready for this, so it wouldn't be this bad."
Not to mention the guy's just sloshed out of his mind.
Right.
And you're like, talking back.
Trying to talk some sense into
Are
it.
you Raiders guy?
Yeah, get downstairs. So like, I went. That's where they play the state championship football games for
yes,
Missouri
that's right.
lately, and my high school. I went on the Spirit bus because they made it down that year, and it was
like
not like it was then. It was,
couple
that,
years
that was
ago
like
then.
3 to 4 years ago.
Okay, yeah, because they did a
No, it
lot
was
of
probably
stuff.
3 years ago, and they had like
Yeah, they just
different
keep
levels.
stacking up the seats.
There's so many there was so even in that horrible weather, people were sitting up there.
I
Like,
know.
what are you doing up there?
Why
It's
did
gotta
they
be
go
windy.
up there? Yeah,
It looks scary up there.
they could have came down. There were seats in front of them. Why
There
did they
was
stay
a
up
lot. There was suites.
there? There's
the new
suites,
press
there's
box.
Like, yeah, rich.
It goes all the way around pretty much.
We used to have just that one little press box. It wasn't little, and it was still big time.
Big time. There's a break time in there. Anybody
Big time.
fans of the central Missouri area knows of the convenience store break time for their great break time yummy treats.
Very efficient in break time.
Well, they have these grab and goes.
That's right.
You know, when I first got these tickets, I didn't know exactly where they were. I thought they were going to be in a different part of the stadium.
Mm-hmm.
So we were up kind of...
We were south end zone, southwest.
These seats are like bleachers. They're not nothing to write home about.
Well, that's all they have. Yeah, it's just bleacher seats. Unless you send a
Adam-
suite or something.
You can always bring a seat back or whatever.
Oh, you can?
I'm sure you can. I think there's like rentable ones.
Oh.
Anyway, Adam had a brilliant idea of bringing a trash bag so we could sit on the trash bag so we didn't have snowy bottoms.
You know how I hate snowy bottoms.
Oh my gosh.
The last thing you want in cold weather situation is wet buns.
Wet buns, wet socks. No
And the
thanks.
metal from those bleachers just really soaks straight into your bones.
Right into your bones.
So I brought the trash bag so we could put that down. Everybody laughed at us. And then they sat their wet asses down.
Yeah, and said, my butt's wet. And then they walked around the whole stadium with a wet butt.
Yeah, I said, you're laughing now. And then they get up to go get a drink or whatever, and their butts are all soggy. It's soggy bottoms. Not so funny now.
Soggy bottoms. We did sit right on the end. We didn't sit in our actual seats, which was, probably fine.
Oh, look, the soggy bottom boys are thirsty again.
Well, here's what was funny. We were right by the end of the aisle there of the section, so people had to like you heard a lot of talk about hold on to the right next to the stairs. Hold on to the rail. Oh, you got to hold on to the rail. Oh my God, I almost bust my ass, man. I'm gonna bust mine. I know I'm gonna fall.
Yeah. And I'll say like, seriously, man, better hold on to the rail.
And so we're on like high alert. People are walking by us and through us, like trying to like, when you're at a ball game and it's in normal conditions, people are stepping over, people are like trying to brace onto you.
Yeah, that one guy reached out for your knee so he could step over the...
Did he touch me? With all my layers on, I couldn't tell.
He didn't... I don't know if he touched you, but you totally ignored him. You told me that he was trying to tell you to stay put, but really, he put his hand on you.
Sit down.
He must have liked your vibe.
Must have been an Arkansas guy. I'm a helpful spirit. I have that helpful look in my eye. Speaking of which, I was walking around, and Adam, I think you were at the break time grab and go.
I was going through all those little
by yourself
line things,
and I was getting
accosted. I saw that.
I was being, someone was being friendly towards me. I was all souped. I got my ski pants on, black. I had my big boots on, not so black, but
black.
I had a black coat on, black hat. I was looking pretty good. It was blackout.
Was looking pretty fine. If
I had to go to a real cold weather game with all my layers on, and it had to be a blackout, I think I did all right.
Yeah.
Hell yeah. So this guy comes up to me in a like bright turquoise ski suit, and just like I said, I have this helpful spirit, and I guess I had my usher vibe going, just trying to greet everybody that comes within an arm length away from me.
You thought you worked there?
No, I'm just saying that I was like,
staff.
Hey, how are you? Like, thanks for coming. Welcome to the game.
He stopped to talk to you then. I didn't know that part.
So he stops. I just made eye contact with him, I guess. And he goes, hey, you look like you're having a good time. I was like, sure. I was like, what do you say to that?
That is weird.
Then he's like, well, you're just here? I'm like, well, my brother's over here, and I'm just enjoying the game.
Do you think he thought he knew you, and then about 2 seconds into his, initiating this conversation, he's like, I don't know who the fuck this guy is.
I thought of that, but then I thought maybe he was looking for a fun time, looking for some drugs or something.
Or a date.
Or a date.
See that pretty little lady over there? She likes your vibe.
No.
Yeah.
So this guy, he was like, I thought maybe he was looking for a party, and then he maybe thought, this guy could be an undercover cop.
Oh.
But he didn't mention, like, do you ski, or how about all this snow? It's pretty powdery out here.
That's what
Let's sniff stuff up our noses.
Hey, you haven't seen
go to the bathroom.
Fresh powder around here. Yeah.
Ouch.
That's so naive.
I was like, nope, I'm just here for the ball game with my brother.
I heard
I
heard you say with my brother, and I was in the cooler like, who's your friend?
Have you seen any of these while you're out reeling? They're like, this signal has saved this woman's life. And she's like, at a mall and looks up and like a man's like trying to like talk to her. Like, we need that signal.
Yeah.
Like, help, brother.
So when you start describing with your brother. That'll be the cue for the other one to
Wave hands.
Ted, I need your
Forrest.
help.
Forrest Gump style.
I can't reach this coconut rum drink I'm trying to get.
Well, this is probably why we have so many fun interactions. But the game went great afterwards. I mean, it was a back and forth game. The snow really was an equalizer, I guess. But
I hope so.
Arkansas has a girthy head coach that wasn't on the sidelines because he was getting a hip replaced.
Oh, yeah.
So I was looking for him because I wanted to see him all bundled up, but he wasn't. But you know who I realized was probably on the staff down there?
Who?
Bobby Petrino.
Oh, yeah.
That guy who cheated on his wife and got in a motorcycle accident with her.
With his girlfriend.
With the girlfriend.
Yeah.
And he was like...
That
he
poor
had a
sap.
press conference with like a neck brace on and his little...
That poor sap.
his face was all scuffed up. He lost his job. He lost his wife.
Oh, man, that's messed
But
up.
he's back at the school that it all happened at. Isn't that funny? Yeah, there it is.
Quick pick. Oh, jeez.
Oh, man.
Oh, golly.
But Arkansas, they had a little crafty quarterback and could scramble. And I
he
mean,
played
in
really
the
well.
snow.
He fumbled the first drive. That's what
That's
happened
how it
right
happened.
as we were walking in.
And the running back fumbled too.
And then, yeah,
Cost them.
I heard in a pregame interview that guy said he's from Florida and he didn't want to play in the snow.
Mm.
And then he played great. I mean, he didn't act like he was cold. I'll just say that because he was running read option and shit and taking off.
He was just, I mean, we pass play. He was doing some.
You can tell.
magic.
It's pretty obvious. You can tell guys who don't like playing in the snow because they're out there for a little bit and then you never see them again.
Right.
Because it's obvious. Get this guy's ass out of there. He's
Yeah.
he's going to fall down.
Yeah. There was a lot of shying away, like Adam on I-70 with the full bladder.
With my brakes. Oh, you think I should challenge my bladder in those road conditions?
I'm just talking about being pee shy. So, senior quarterback, always wanted to be an MU quarterback, Brady Cook. That was a draw, right?
Yeah, it was. It was a total.
He had
play
me
call
fooled
the
because
whole
he
way.
actually made like that, kind of did that thing,
Well, that's what
Like he
you're
was
supposed
about-
to do. You're
I
supposed
know,
to
but
sell it.
He
It's
went
supposed
right
to act
up,
like you're passing the football.
He
Ted.
went right up the gut and scored a
They were bringing pressure. It was perfect play call.
30-some yard.
I watched the replay. Yeah, and he just ran right down the hash, right where they had shoveled. You know what I mean? It was just like a boom.
That's funny.
He took off.
He took off.
Good
He
for
made it.
him, man. Good for him.
That was a cool story. I wish he would have slid down and maybe killed some clock and.
Was he supposed to? That way we didn't have to suffer through
I don't know
the drive.
I don't know the college football timing rules, but Blake Craig,
It
who's
would
a
stop for
kicker,
the first down, but then
he
everyone-
has ties to
area.
the area. He's probably going to be
Didn't you
kicking
coach
in the league.
Did you coach him?
No, but I know a guy coaching him. No big deal. So I wanted to text him and be like, "My brother says thank you for the leg of Blake Craig." But
did well.
Brady
He-
Cook took all the limelight from
But
him.
he did. He made everything. He didn't miss anything. In the
That's
snow.
true. In the snow, it was pretty cool.
That is cool. It's a good job.
That was a great job. We got
That's
the
good
heck out
focus,
of
man.
job out of Dodge.
Be
Brady
very-
Cook scores a touchdown, and then I was all mad because we were in the end zone, and all the action, the game-winning touchdown got scored in the opposite end zone.
Well,
But then we had a drive, if Arkansas would have scored, and
they drove right at us. It was pretty intense.
it was pretty wild, man.
And they converted a 4th and 13 on that last drive. And a 4th and 8.
Was that the same drive?
I think so. And because it was over 1,000,000 times. It was 3rd down. They're playing Tommy Trumpet. And I'm like, they're going to go for it on 4th. They're trying to win or tie the game. What do you got that's better than Tommy Trumpet on 4th down? You better save it. We're going to need to get this place rocking.
There you have it, folks. If you're
All
trying
these people are in here frozen. They haven't made a noise all day.
let it go.
I said to everybody, guys,
Get it up.
we didn't come out here to freeze our
Come on,
dicks
get it up.
off,
Get it
to
up.
keep our mouth shut on the last drive.
We didn't wear black. We didn't wear our best black to
If
go.
you want to get this team to drop the football, you got to say, let's go.
Letetsgo. That's Lettsgo. Let's go. Oh.
You're trying to do like a Mizzou thing?
Yeah. The Tigers win 28-21, right?
Yeah.
We saw a 2-point conversion. That was fun.
Sick.
Sick, nasty.
That was a big deal because they could have came down and got a touchdown and won't beat
Why
the
don't they
beat us.
run? They could have scored a touchdown and went for 2. That that was coming.
Yeah. No
You
one
knew
wants to
that
stay out
was
here
coming.
for. No one
You
do
knew
overtime.
that was coming.
Yeah.
Anyhow, so then we got back in the car, and sure as shit, it's all cleared up.
They cleared the road,
Perfect drive home.
and I thought it was good conditions on the highway.
Yeah,
I was able to fly a little bit.
we flew. We just wanted to get out of there. We probably should have.
We should have waited and just got some food or something.
It would have been packed.
It didn't look packed. We drove right through downtown when we left. We beat everybody.
We probably could have had.
I mean, El Rancho looked wide open.
That was a.
But I wanted a salad.
We wanted a salad, so we made it all the way almost home to
We're just
Highway 7.
2 guys, fresh out of a football game, looking for a nice hearty salad.
And we made it
To
to
share.
Blue Springs, Missouri, off 70.
Yep.
And went to the.
Not without several suggestions from Concordia that you found on your hotspot.
It is hard. It's hard to find
All Mexican restaurants.
or saloons or
Which again, I had to clarify, I did not want a
taco salad.
taco salad.
I want a side salad.
I want a
So,
Spain or side.
Adam and I went to a place where we have a little history with.
A little familiarity.
There's a lot of 54th Streets out there, folks. In every neighborhood, there's a 54th Street if you think about it.
There's one in Blue Springs, in fact.
There's one in Blue Springs, and there's one in our hearts. So we got there, and Adam, guess what? Had to go to the bathroom immediately.
Yes.
So at this point,
Yeah, I drink water, dude. I keep hydrated.
that's great. It's great. At
You
this
think
point,
because it's cold out, you're not sweating, you don't need to drink water?
this is hard for me.
Go ahead.
At this point, I'm feeling bad. Adam, it's his birthday gift. He's driven. He's after driving so much.
Uh-huh.
All this, I was thinking in my head, man, it would be hilarious if I told this server that we have, if it was his birthday.
Oh my God, you didn't do that, did you?
No. Did we have birthday dessert?
Well, the lady was weird. She was so weird.
Well, that's
she
what
might
I
have forgot.
so I don't know if she came up to me when I was like scheming this in my head and I was caught and I decided not to do it,
You
or I was
hesitated.
giving off some vibe that I was like special or slow or
Mr.
something. but
Friendly.
This woman was like talking. Do you guys like?
I'll tell you how she was talking.
Well,
right?
I don't know
thought
how
about it a
I was
lot.
trying to think about my first interaction with her and to make her think that she continued with you when you got back from the bathroom. So
When I got back from the bathroom, she approached the table. I didn't know she'd already talked to you once, and she just went right into she got right in my face, and she said, "Hi." What was her name? Jody?
Jody.
I'm Jody. And I was like, oh, like, what? I will be your server.
Making a
So-
hint. I'm Jody.
I know. And I thought you told her that I was
Special.
Special.
Slow.
But here, I figured out. I was thinking about her and what happened, why she talked like that. It's like she would just pull up this side of her hair, and you'd see that she's missing
Half her.
half.
Oh.
Like there was, you know what I mean? Like a scary movie where she had some of her brain taken out.
Man. She can only work at
Do you guys need a minute?
54th Street. Yeah. She was giving us like, do you guys want some chips and, what do they call it there?
Gringo dip?
Gringo dip?
Hey, gringos.
Okay. We're like,
No? Okay.
Adam wanted a big steak, and it made me want to get a big steak.
I wanted a salad and some meat.
And I thought at 54th Street you could get a nice bread too to saw through and
They
put your
used to
little
give
honey roll.
everybody bread, especially when
I
you
think
ordered.
Jody messed that up.
You think so?
Probably.
It was probably the salad boy. Remember him?
Salad boy. Adam had to get blue cheese to my ranch.
I didn't want ranch.
Well,
What am I?
pretty fancy.
5?
Guilty. I'm so 5-year-old. I like to dip my steak in that ranch. There, I said it.
Ew, you saved it?
I saved it. I hid it from Jody. I said, and now I want this ranch from
Only
my
if
steak.
it's Ken's.
Oh, Ken's Steakhouse Ranch?
Yeah.
Damn, dude.
Then I'd layer it.
Do you think that's,
Mine was rare. My tiny little 54th Street steak was...
My favorite part was I got Brussels sprouts.
She made us cut into that meat, too.
I know, which made me think, like, she heard the chef back there saying,
And I said, Jody, I can't handle knives. She said, oh, of course.
let me chew it up.
You're the one who made her like that. You were like, oh, what's your name again? It's Jody.
It's Jody.
And I'm here to serve.
I'm putting this in my secret shopper report.
It'll be
Jody
in my
was so kind with
Pleasure.
her friends with
Needs.
needs. I got needs. I'm hungry and I want a salad with blue cheese. So the guy is like,
Big boys need
he's
salads
like,
tonight.
This one's ranch.
Yes,
Or,
exactly.
you know.
And then he didn't say the other one. And he goes, bear with me. I was
Bear
like,
with me on. What did he even say?
bearing. You know. Well, just give me the other one.
You got a shirt that
Proce-
says that, right?
Process of elimination means that's my salad. Give it to me.
Oh. Great times.
He was
man.
right, though. He got it exactly correct.
You got it exactly right. That's going in the report.
Salad boy.
Salad boy. Good job, salad boy.
5 stars.
I thought salad boy was going to get our bowls after we were done.
Salad boy.
Salad boy walked by several times and didn't pick up salad bowls.
He had one job, and that was go to the fridge, grab 2 salads, bring them out, and all he had to do,
Ice cold.
all he had to do is get 1 ranch, 1 blue cheese, and put it on the exact same salad. You know, we've got the same
But then he
thing.
picked it up and was
There's
like,
2 guys, exactly. Right hand ranch, right hand ranch, right hand ranch. Hi, oh,
Dude, this is what I do at my game. That's what I do at my aisle, because, like, one row is the higher numbers,
okay,
and then one number is
ranch.
ranch.
And so you say
Like, one
right
section's
hand.
like, they're always like, I'm seats 20 through 13. Or is this the right section? Either you got to tell them, no, you got to go round, or you're like, oh, yeah, you're down here. But then, like, they just spout it off to you, like, seat row 25, seat 14. Like,
you
which
say-
section?
Slow down. I'm going to need you to say that again. Slower after I get my bearings. Bear with me.
Well, there's 20 people behind.
Yeah.
I don't know why. I don't know.
And then they like make fun of you while they're drunk.
Too much fun. Oh, and then we thought, well, I thought I saw Kid Cudi at the Blue Springs Applebee's. Should have probably just asked him. It probably was him.
It wasn't him.
Kid Cudi, if you're listening,
Where you at?
were you at the Blue Springs 54th Street on Saturday around 8:30 p.m.? We went into that Applebee's. Oh, excuse me.
Oh my
Cut
God,
that.
it did look like him. I just pulled a picture of him. That could have been him.
I think it was too short.
I want to know why he was there.
I mean,
He was too tall. Don't you think?
I don't know how big Kid Cudi is. I'm in the pursuit of happiness, and I
He's
know.
our age. Did you know that?
Well, he wanted a salad too.
He probably
Little
needed a
bit
salad.
green bits, put a little carrot in it.
I'm trying to get that. Crush a bit, little
Yeah,
bit.
that's the only Kid
Load
Cudi song I
it
really like.
up. Take it.
Whoa, you sound like those liberators.
2 a.m. summer night.
Doing it right. I'm Kitty Cuddy. Anyway, we made it back home with full tummies.
Oh, the liberators. I get it. Yeah, so then we cruise in on fumes and farts. And Ted's like, just take me home. I'm joking. We'd been in the car for 12 hours.
I forgot. I talked about living on a hill, but I never said I fell down it.
Oh, yeah.
I fell, and really, it's fine.
You asked to take you right back to that hill. You had something to say to it.
I wanted to retrace my steps.
I'm going to jump back on the hill that spilled me.
Feet don't fail me now.
And so you ran up to your house.
Zip, zip.
And I made sure you got in by driving away quickly.
Oh, and there's cars behind. Yeah, it was a mess.
There was cars behind and
I was
front.
like, oh, do I get everything? Get the hell out of here.
He was at my back door, and I just drove off.
Making me drive. Fucking asshole.
I said, get your shit. And I started throwing stuff out. You're picking it up out of the snow.
You know where I'll be if you lost anything, you little shit.
And my laptop.
I'm not gonna get my homework done.
My dongle's in the snowdrift.
My group project.
Not cool, bro. I thought we had a good time.
Next time we're going in August.
No,
we're gonna go watch Murray State.
No.
Yeah, we're gonna go hotter than balls. We're gonna watch Murray State take on the Roaring Tigers.
What do we play next year? Probably have to play all the hard teams.
Gonna play Alabama. Gonna play
asses kicked.
Probably gonna play USC. They're coming into the big SEC next year.
That's what I heard.
The big SEC coming to a town near you, dude. Watch out for your GM. You hear Andrew Luck's getting back into college football as the GM of Stanford?
You already did.
What does that mean?
I don't know.
College teams have GMs now, Adam.
Well, they can wheel the kids and deal the kids.
Hey, let me tell you, I'm Andrew Luck, and I want you to not shave your neck for a couple of years and play quarterback.
Now, hang on. Is that what he did?
For the Stanford Cardinals.
He did that?
Adam, is there anything else you want to get off of your chest? It looks like you had a wicked time.
We had a good time.
Let's talk about some...
other stuff?
Well, I don't know. I just feel like it's been Ted and Adam centered, and I want to make sure we can drop some. You already have next year's schedule?
Yeah, dude.
Let's pick it out. We're going to have a TNA...
Game number 1.
For real?
That's what it says.
We're going. Is it in Columbia?
It doesn't say. Yeah, it has. Yeah, it's in Columbia. It's in Columbia.
That game is going to be already sold out.
How is that possible? They know that.
When are they going to get
together?
together?
Back and forth when they want to play at home the next year? They don't even have that in there. Oh, no, they do. At Kansas next year. 26. Wow.
That's big news. That's a Ted and Adam exclusive. We just dropped that news at Kansas.
Game number 1.
We'll be playing at number 1, game in week 0.
Well, it's September 6th, so maybe they haven't put all the games on here yet.
Is this like
9, 10,
is this
11,
basketball?
12.
It's not basketball, is it?
No, man, it's football.
For sure.
Ted, I'm not a silly goose.
You're not silly like me.
There. It's settled.
All right, we're going. Okay, TNAers, if you want to come and watch a game with Ted and Adam, we're going to go to the MUKU game. Just like old times, but without Arrowhead. Remember those days?
No.
We went to the... Didn't we go to the MUKU game?
Oh, yeah.
That was a bonkers game.
It was a bonkers game.
Back when they did it right.
That was really cold then.
Yeah. But the field was sizzling that night. Electric play after electric play.
We're like 2
it was
and
1 and
3
2,
in
right?
the nation or something.
Or 2 and 3.
Something like that. And then somebody lost, and so they were going to be number 1 or something.
MU won. And then they should have been.
Yeah.
Man, remember when MU and KU were in the same conference?
I think what happened was we
A
beat
civil
them,
war.
But then we went to the conference championship and got beat again by Oklahoma or some shit.
They counted that for the
And
bowl.
then they jumped us and went to the Orange Bowl.
Stupid.
They played less games and they thought they were cock of the walk, as they say.
Jayhawk.
Mm-hmm.
That stinks, man.
But it's okay. We're not bitter. That was how many years ago?
Well, if it makes you feel any better, KU was on the verge of getting bowl eligible. All they needed was a win at Baylor, and they failed miserably.
They had a rough one, huh?
Rough season.
Yeah.
But hey,
Hey.
that's how the cookie crumbles.
Yeah.
What else, Adam? Wrapping
How was your
up.
Thanksgiving?
Adam, I had turkey, I had sides, I had pie for days.
Yeah?
I worked the Black Friday football game, and they gave out pies.
No, they
They
didn't.
gave us little miniature
Whoopie
Tippins
pies?
pies for working.
You're kidding.
Yeah, no, I'm not kidding.
The day after Thanksgiving.
Adam, I got in the kitchen. I was helping make
Black Friday.
pumpkin cheesecake. It was
Yeah.
delicious.
Pumpkin cheesecake.
It was a treat, a real treat.
I don't think I could eat that.
It was really good. And you know what? Kate had the great idea of, like butter cookies or
Sugar cookies?
not so much sugar cookies,
Buttery cookies?
butternuts. Like the English
Yes.
cookie. It's
Those are
like crumbly.
Coffee cookies.
Yeah,
it's right
but
on the tip of my
thicker.
tongue.
I think-
Pound cake cookies.
Anyway, she crumbled those up and made the crust out of that rather than the
Oh.
graham crackers.
Stop.
Yeah, it was good.
Wow.
It was good. And then we, after a Royals game, I think early in the Chiefs season,
Mm-hmm.
there was a random unopened bag
Sure.
of French's onions, fried onions. So we're like, I at first
What?
was like, I'll give it to the school. We can use it to cook. And then we were like, grab that bag. We're gonna make some green bean casserole.
Oh, there you go.
And we did several times.
It was a big bag.
It was a huge Sam's Club,
Oh.
and so it's gone. It did its purpose.
Served its purpose. That's good.
Yeah,
Yeah,
man.
you don't want to just leave those.
We did it all, man. We went to the lighting after
Dang, that's a
dinner.
lot
We
of
went,
fun.
got there, went right up, and it was lights on. Boom, out of there.
Really, that was nice.
Well, we
You
kind
walked to
of
the
walked
front?
around and went to that marketplace in there. What was that place? Do you know what I'm talking about? The plaza?
No. Negative.
It's where that fountain is with the.
Oh, yes.
What was that? It's a huge place.
Park?
Not park, but I mean
Oh.
was it a
Used to be
restaurant?
Nordstrom's.
No.
I don't know.
Anyway, it was a great time.
Jack Stack?
Jack Stack. You talking about your Thanksgiving now?
No.
Adam, and then after the Black Friday game,
Uh-huh.
Kate and I went to the Kansas City Symphony playing the
Stop it.
Home Alone. And they had a guest conductor and everything. This guy was pretty showmanly.
Did he talk to you guys?
No, but yeah, he did. He did talk to us real quick, and he was like, "We're gonna play the music of John Williams from the hit movie Home Alone." And I mean, the movies, there's not music the whole time, so they play their hits, and then they're sitting there watching the movie. Some of them are, like the guy with the French horn's like, I'm off for a couple songs here. Or something.
Oh, the movie plays too? I didn't
So we were
realize
watching the movie while it was going on.
that. Wow, that's cool.
But they're cramming a lot of people in there, and it's sold out. We were on the side, and they had the screen like right here, so we were like looking down and like over to see the screen,
Weird.
and we're like over the orchestra
Wow.
or the symphony or whatever. But it was fun night. So I'm already done with Christmas. Happy
So-
holidays, everybody.
Merry Christmas, Ted.
That was it.
So, they were playing. They weren't like, "Hey, anybody late for a flight? Run, Rudolph!"
No,
Do-do-do-do-do-do-do.
no.
Oh,
But that's really fun.
They should have done that.
They should have done that.
And then it's like, Fuller wets the bed.
But like other music that was in there that's not John Williams, they weren't doing.
Oh.
But they did have a choir for like the scenes where Kevin's talking to the old man in the church.
Yeah.
And they were like singing behind
The church music?
Yeah.
Touching. That's great.
Well, you know what else is sad and touching?
What?
This hour's up.
Touching? Oh.
Can you believe it?
No, I have a whole list of stuff to...
We didn't even maybe we should do a bonus episode this week.
Man. Maybe not.
All right, well.
I'll just move it to next week.
Do you think it'll be relevant and fresh and topical?
No, the news cycle will be totally different.
Well.
That's okay.
Bucket.
Bucket, bro.
Sometimes you just gotta say bucket. Folks, Ted and Adam... From Ted and Adam to you, we thank you for being here and listening.
Not too loud, they're sleeping.
They're always sleeping. All right. Good night. Sweet dreams.
Good night, bye-bye.